guys, welcome back to my vlog. My name is Jess and today is Tuesday. I thought we would have a little vlog together, just hanging out for the next day or so. Today is Tuesday. It's almost the end of the work day. I am just actually wrapping things up. As you can see by my voted sticker, it is election day here in the US. So we are also just taking peeks at polls, seeing what's going on. It's so dark out. We've already had daylight savings. It's a whole thing, but it's 3:30 right now. I did just wrap up all of the meetings that I had for the day, and I had a couple of very important meetings. Tomorrow, I don't have, actually for the next 2 days, I don't have any external meetings, which is really nice. And then Friday, I have one last one. So we are trying to get a few more scheduled, but most of like the front loading is taken care of. I've done a lot of what I needed to this week already, which is nice. Aside from that, I don't really know what else we have planned for the rest of today. I definitely want to read and get through some more of my books. I've been reading the Natural series, which I've been really liking so far. I'm on the second book and I'm pretty sure I will be finishing that one today and getting into the third one, which is very fast, but the books are honestly very fast paced because they are like more YA type books, so that's kind of nice too. Mostly I just wanted to start the vlog here, say hi. I'm gonna keep working, finish up my work day, and then I will check in with you guys once I am done with all of my work. Okay, actually I wanted to show you guys something. I sort of started to redo my bathroom, and I'm gonna turn on the light because this lighting is crazy, but I have a fan in my bathroom, so just be warned, it's a little loud. Basically, I am still like finishing up the actual like countertop area, and I think that I need to get like new like color here because it kind of like looks, I don't know. This is kind of like dark and daunting in comparison to that, and like this thing is like kind of a silvery color, so like the color of this is bouncing off and making it look green. So I'm definitely like still playing around with how this is gonna be done. Usually I don't have this all the way closed either, so I'm still debating on the color, but anyway. The nice thing is that I used to have a shower caddy, which actually is currently right here, and I'm probably going to just get rid of that. But I got these things, so it looks so much more seamless. There's nothing over here anymore, which is so nice. And then also I got these reusable shampoo and conditioner containers, and I wrote on them myself. They actually match because they're green, and it just, I feel like this looks so much nicer. My bathtub is a little crazy because it's like chipping and stuff, which just happens when you are renting a older house. But I'm so excited. I feel like it looks so much nicer in there, and it just like actually feels a little bit more inviting and like makes me want to go take a bath in there, and just, I don't know, it's a lot cleaner too because the shower caddy can get kind of hard to clean by nature of like everything being like packed together, whereas those like other little packing things, or like whatever they're called, the things that are on the wall, you can just like take them off of the wall and clean them if you really want to, which is really nice. So I'm super excited about that. I'm trying to like figure out what else I want in here. Similar to how this maybe is too light and then like this is too dark, then this is also too dark. So I'm just kind of like trying to figure everything out. But in the meantime, I mean, like this was the biggest improvement. We also have like these shelves that have always been a little, I don't know, like they're just not the best. I don't really know how else to describe it. So I definitely need to figure that out. And then I think I'm also going to cover these. I'm thinking, I'm still debating on everything, but I'm thinking about covering the glass on here just because there's a lot of clutter, which does typically end up behind my door, which is really nice. But I still have wallpaper from my old house. So I was thinking about wallpapering the glass, and then maybe even wallpapering inside of here, or like on this side, just to like bring in some color. So I'm gonna play around with what I maybe should wallpaper just to make it like look a little bit nicer in here. I know that sounds so silly because it's a bathroom, but I just feel like I do spend like a decent amount of time, because if I'm like taking a bath, take a shower, getting ready, like I work from home and I use that shower, whereas Ryan uses the other bathroom. So it's kind of like my bathroom, if you will. I don't know, whenever we have guests over, it's the guest bathroom, and it just feels like it could use a little bit more. So I'm very excited to have some things going on with it, and maybe I'll put a plant in there or something. I don't know. We'll kind of like continue to play around with it, but I'm just very excited that there's been some movement on that. So wanted to update you guys on that, and still finishing up the workday. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we will actually check in once my workday is done. Okay, it's a lot later now. It's actually 7 o'clock. I need to put some stuff in here away. I'm gonna put away some of these things. I was recording a video earlier, so I have my microphone out. Also, I'm so sad because I accidentally spilled fettuccine alfredo on myself the other day, which whatever. But look, I got an entire like oil stain on my leg. It makes me so sad. Ryan came home today and he picked me up when he came home from work, and we went over to this like little mini mart by the house. so that I can get a Dr. Pepper because I was craving a Dr. Pepper so badly. And then we like sat down and we ate, and he is currently working on some paperwork. So he was doing that while I was just kind of like looking over the election stuff that's happening right now. And now, oh my God, he scared the crap out of me. Anyway, Ryan just interrupted me, but we're here and I think I'm gonna try to put my phone down for a little bit because honestly, I've been checking it way too much. It's also at like 5% and I need to read because I haven't done a lot of reading today. So I am filming another video for you guys as well while I'm filming this, and I have like a certain number of pages that I need to read. So I thought I would just kind of like get cozy, get into some PJs, get out of the jeans, and maybe just read for a little bit. That's kind of all we did so far today. I don't think it was a very eventful day. I think tomorrow will be more of an eventful day. Thursday we have kind of a full day for sad reasons, which I'm not really gonna get into, but basically we have to go to a funeral, so I obviously will not be taking you guys along for that. But I'm taking a half day from work, so I think the like latter half of this week is gonna just kind of be weird, but the beginning of this, well, this whole week has been weird, honestly, with like elections being today and stuff. It's a weird day. So let's just read our crime scene books and not think about it for a little bit. So I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I'm going to like get cozy in some PJs and read for a while so that we can just like de-stress after the craziness. Wednesday, and it's been an interesting Wednesday so far. Obviously, election was yesterday, and I think I woke up probably like every hour or so at night just to like check the polls, and it's just been a little stressful. So, but we're here and we're awake. I am a little tired, but we've made it. We're here. This is like, there we go. I'm just having some coffee right now and reading my book. I'm reading the Natural series still. I'm on the second one, Killer Instinct, and it's about 7:15 right now. So Ryan is just getting ready. He's actually headed off to work early, and yeah, I'm just kind of chilling here for a little bit. I haven't gotten ready yet. I'm just hanging out because I want some reading time. I want some alone time, and I just want to like hang out at the house for a little bit before I have to start my work day. So I think today will be a really easy work day. We have no external meetings, which is kind of a nice feeling for today, only because I've had a couple this week already. And then we have one internal meeting at 11:30 with our president of our company. So I think it's just going to be like more updates about what's going on in business and whatnot. So there is that. But happy Wednesday, guys. It's gonna be a day. I think that, you know, we can stay as positive as we can be because life goes on and we have to be positive because it doesn't do anything to just be negative. So that's where I'm currently at mentally, trying to just like see the positivity and everything as much as I possibly can. That's all I can do, I guess. I'm gonna read and I'm gonna just be in my little bubble here for a little bit and just enjoy the morning before work starts. Okay, I just walked pee and now we're getting ready for work. I'm just going to refill my coffee. My new thing ever since the time has changed is I have been waking up early and sitting at the kitchen table and reading while having some coffee, and it's actually very enjoyable. And I know that sounds so silly because I feel like that's like a very me thing to do, but I feel like I don't do that often, and I tend to try to lay in bed to read and then I just fall back asleep. So it's been really nice to like actually be sitting up and like focused. I don't know if that makes any sense. I have about 10 minutes before I need to be online, so I'm just going to like get signed on and just started with the work day. Like I was telling you guys, I only have like one internal meeting and everything else I just have to do, like I have to do some things. Like I've been putting things off, so don't get me wrong, like there's a lot to do, but I've just been putting it off, and I think I just need to like have that be my focus for the day because I need to stop putting those things off. Today is like a anti-procrastination day, I think, for work. It'll be good to like have some focus time, I think. I'm taking an early lunch today and I made myself a little breakfast burrito, except it's kind of falling out at the bottom because this is not the best tortilla, but I made myself a breakfast burrito with hash browns, eggs, cheese, bell peppers, and onions. I just threw together whatever was in my fridge. Typically what I do is I buy bell peppers and onions and I just like pre-chop them all. And then that way, whenever I want throughout the week, I just have the individual veggies pre-chopped, but then I don't have to like have the exact same meal every single day, if that makes sense. Like I don't necessarily like meal prep, but I like produce prep. You know what I mean? I think that just comes from working in retail for so long, or like food service, where you need to like be prepared for a rush. And so you just like pre-chop everything because it makes it so much easier and faster when I'm like quickly taking a break from work. So I had an 11:30 internal call that got canceled. So now we don't have that. But a client just booked me for 4 p.m. So now I'm just basically working until like that's my next meeting, I guess you could say. So there's only 11:30 right now. So it is still very early and that meeting is not happening anytime soon. So we have some time. I think I just needed an early lunch because there's just been so much happening today at work. So I think I'm just gonna like relax for a little bit, read a little, and then we'll get back to work. One of the many benefits of working from home is that I can just make breakfast whenever I feel like it, or like whenever I'm actually hungry, which I know sounds so silly, but I really take advantage of that particular perk. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat, finish up my burrito, check a few more messages, and then eventually sign off for like 20 or 30 minutes, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, it's about 3:15 now. My eyes are adjusting because I was just sitting here. Like, you guys know when you sit in a spot for way too long and you don't realize that the light is going out, and then all of a sudden you're just in like pitch dark and you're just sitting there, and then you turn on the lights and your eyes are like, whoa. That's exactly what happened. But I am still just basically waiting for my call at 4 p.m. today. I think someone just has some questions on a contract that we have in place. So it should honestly be a really quick and easy conversation because we literally just got this contract in place. So I have it very fresh in my head. But other than that, I think what I'm gonna do today, at least my goal, is I'm thinking maybe after work we go over to Target just to like see what other bath accessories they have. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything, but I kind of feel like it would be nice to just like walk around and like do something a little different, just because I have been sort of like, I don't know, like the day has just been weird. There's just been a lot of other stuff going on too. Like one of my managers was evacuated because the area that she lives in, there's just like a lot of fires. So she was evacuated from her house. One of my other coworkers got her car broken into and so many things got stolen. So today's just been like a weird wonky day. And then one of my good friends who I work with, her charger for her laptop broke. And so she wasn't able to be online today, which she's not complaining about. But at the same time, it just is like a weird, quiet day. Like nobody feels like they're around. So I've honestly just been like doing a little bit of busy work and like getting some of the things that I've been putting off done. In the meantime, I think I have a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go grab some water and then I'm going to continue reading. I've just kind of been like reading on and off all day today, but I'm about 5 chapters into the 3rd book in this series now. So I've been just kind of reading whenever I can today, just because today's a slower day. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll probably check in with you guys when I head over to Target, because yeah, that's just like what's next, the next exciting thing on the agenda. Okay, so it's the end of the day now. I had that 4 p.m. scheduled, and the person who scheduled it with me ended up rescheduling. So then I just did a bunch of other work, and now I'm just gonna call it good for the day, and we'll meet with that person tomorrow. I have a half day tomorrow. I think I was saying that earlier. So, you know, it is what it is. But I think I'm gonna relax for a little bit and then head over to Target. I wanna go look around, like I was saying, for some bath things. I wanna show you guys what I'm talking about. So what I'm kind of thinking is, I know I showed you guys yesterday, and apologies again because the fan does go on when I turn on the light, but because this is so dark, I'm thinking part of it is because this is bare. So I'm wondering if it's like maybe I can put something there, or maybe I get like a little towel rack like this. This is actually like a command strip, and I can put that on this side and put like a colorful towel. All of my towels are either pink or this like light gray color, so I'm thinking maybe I could also get like a lighter color green, and then this thing is a dark color too. So maybe this is something else that I want to look at. I don't know if all of those things will be options. Let me walk out of the bathroom because it gets loud in there, but I don't know if all of those things will be options for me, or like what Target has to offer, but there's a couple of of like bigger Targets around me, so I might go explore that. I do want to let P go to the bathroom and stuff like that first though, but he needs to eat first. So I think I'm gonna relax, let him eat. We'll go on our walk and then it'll start getting dark, and so he'll want to stay inside anyway. Plus then Ryan will be home from work, and then I can just like go, and if Ryan wants to join me, he can. Otherwise, he can just stay home. So I think that's gonna be the plan. I'm gonna go bring my laptop over to the bedroom. I'm gonna move over there, finish up my workday from the bedroom, and then we will head off to Target. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting how dark it gets so soon now. I am just getting my things together. I'm going to head off to Target now. I was trying to debate between going to like a bigger Target or a smaller Target, but I think I'm just gonna go to the smaller one because it's closer. And then if it doesn't have what I need, then we can go back on the weekend. But I think this will just be like a nice way to get out of the house, and I maybe will get some food on the way home too. So let's head off to Target, see what we see. I'm just gonna go look for some like bath things, maybe just like peruse some other sections and see what we can find in the home goods areas. Can I do the number 5 meal? That's it. Thank you. I'm stopping off to get situated for a second, and I figured I would update you guys. So I just went to go pick up some food. I went to go get McDonald's. I was craving it today. I don't know why, but I went over to Target for a couple of things. First and foremost, I wanted to see if we could find anything that I was excited about in terms of like the bathroom stuff. I did find a couple of things, but I kind of want to run them by Ryan. Basically, I'm really looking for a solid shower curtain, like solid colored, and I think I'm gonna have to go back to Amazon. I'm trying to debate if the one that I got is just like too dark, and so I wanted something a little bit lighter. But then I was also looking at the towels. Oh, now someone's parking behind me. I always feel so awkward. I was looking at the towels, and I was also looking at like the bath mats and things like that. Honestly, everything was like dark colored, which doesn't really work for the shower curtain I got. So I was hoping to find light colored things, but then because everything was dark colored, I was like, maybe I should go for a light colored shower curtain. So I don't know. I basically just scanned a bunch of barcodes and saved them in my cart. Sometimes I feel like it's just helpful to like see them in person though. I also was looking for a sweater. I kind of just want to have a couple of sweaters for the holidays, just because it's like nice to mix it up and it's getting a little bit colder. But I also wanted to get a black sweater because I don't really have one that I'm like stoked about, and tomorrow I am going to that funeral like I was telling you guys. So I thought maybe I could find something there, but they literally had 2 sweaters. One was gray and one was like really dark gray and white striped. So neither of those were going to fit the bill for what I needed it for. I did like them though. There's another one that was really cute that was like very Christmassy type of vibe, and I think that one was really cute too. But I kind of did the same thing. I just like scanned them, saved them in my cart, and that's honestly what I usually do when I go to Target, because I want to like see the thing in person and I want to think about it. Because if I just buy something, then like I'll convince myself in the moment that it's perfect and that I really like it, but then I'll end up spending like $30 a sweater on something that's like okay. So anyway, long story short, I didn't end up getting anything, but I was really hungry, so picked up McDonald's. I think I'm gonna start heading back home, and I think that we're kind of just gonna hang around the house. I want to hear how Ryan's work day went, so get some updates from him. Let's start heading back home. Whoa, those are some blue lights. Okay, it's only like 8:30, but I am feeling really tired. I don't know if it's because I was up late yesterday or what, but I've just been reading out in the living room, and I think I'm going to start getting ready for bed just so that I can like sit in bed and like be cozy, read for a little while before I actually have to go to bed. I'm also going to move. We have this heated blanket here, and I have been loving using this thing. So I'm gonna move this into the bedroom so that once I'm done like washing my face and brushing my teeth, I can get nice and cozy in bed. Let's get ready for bed, and then we will wrap up the night together. Okay, we are nice and cozy, and we have the heated blanket. I actually have Pete here with me. He's in here. Can Can you see his little face? He loves this blanket too because he knows that it's warm. It's so funny to me. But I wanted to quickly show you guys before I head off to bed the couple of things that I was thinking about getting from Target, because you guys have seen the bathroom in its current state. Basically, there's a few options. So the other day I was shopping online just to see, because I actually really like the bath mat that I have. It's just like really cozy, but they only have it in like limited colors. But I did find this like white and gray striped one, which I thought was interesting and decently cheap. That could be neutral enough for the colors that I'm going for, but then when I went to Target, that was like pre going into Target. When I actually went to Target, I want to show you guys the things that I found. So first and foremost, the towels that I found. The first one is called light green, and I feel like the photos online don't do it justice, or like doesn't look the same as what I saw in person. But this is the first one. It's just like a light green towel, and then they also have the hand towel version. And something that I like to do is I like to get like maybe 2 of one color and 2 of another color, and then like mix and match the hand towels and the actual towels. So like maybe put like a light green towel with a dark green hand towel, and then dark green towel with a light green hand towel. Does that make sense? I don't know if that does, but you hopefully get my point. But these are the dark green ones. It's the same brand, just dark green instead of light green. I thought those ones could be nice if I can get some kind of pole on that one wall that's by the shower. And then I was going to look at all the shower curtains. The only one that I could find that was green was this one. So I was initially looking for a solid color, and this one was the only one that had any green, but I am looking for something lighter, which is why I thought this one could be interesting. This one is basically just white with green on it, and I think it could definitely lighten up the room, but I like the solid color. So I don't know if maybe I should just like revisit Amazon, see if there's some lighter colors in there. I also saw this bath mat that was dark green. They did not have a light green one, but it's kind of like fun because my last shower curtain was checkered, and so I thought this could be kind of like a subtle checkered type of deal, but basically it's just dark green, but it's checkered. And so it just has some like texture to it. This one was also really squishy because a lot of the bath mats, I should take back my earlier statement, they did have light green ones, but all of the bath mats were like not squishy, which is the whole point of personally why I like bath mats. And then last but not least, this doesn't really match, but I want something like it, so I put it in my cart just to like remind me to look for something maybe similar. There was this rattan holder for like extra skincare products or whatever else you might need. It was only 20 bucks, and honestly I feel like it could be kind of nice to have, but I don't think it would match with a lot of the stuff unless I go for like the full light colored type of deal. I'm not really sure. So that's sort of where we're at with all of those. I just have to decide like what to do with the shower curtain first and foremost, I think, and then from there I can reassess the rest. So I think that's gonna be a situation or like something that I consider in the future within the next like week or so. I also still want to decide what I want to wallpaper in the bathroom, but I think I want to figure out like the colors of the curtains and like all of that before I go in and wallpaper things, because I don't want it to feel overwhelming. So we're still kind of deciding what we even like and like what we want to do. So we'll slowly get through it, but just wanted to update you guys on all of the things that I saw at Target. That's pretty much it. I think I'm going to start to head off to bed now that we're all cozy in here. It's like 9 o'clock now, so I'm ready to just like read and start to doze off. So thank you guys for spending the last couple of days with me, mostly today. Yesterday was kind of, well, both days were kind of a weird day, but you know what? That's just how life goes sometimes. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I just love getting a chance to talk with you guys during like up times, down times, weird times. Like it's just what life is, I guess. So a fun time. But anyway, I'm gonna head off. So thank you guys again so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.